Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be using a mini kit from Wild Summer Designs called Winter Wonderland, and I am using my B6 inserts from Jasenia Printables, and I'll link her shop in the description. I know sometimes on Etsy it's hard to find certain shops just by searching, so just to make it a little easier, I will link it for you. And I'm just doing my usual base. I'm going to white out the date covers, or not the date covers, the spot where the date covers are going. And laying down my bottom washi. I think this is the easiest way I have found to split up the sizing is by kind of cutting it alongside of the paper so that I have the exact cut. The second half, I guess, like the next page, there's going to be a little tiny bit of bottom washi left over. It's just a little bigger than what the sheet calls for. And I cut that off here. So this week I'm doing the type of planning, we were talking about in a couple videos back, where I'm going to use the B6 as my pre-planning and use my Erin Condren as basically like a post planning, like to put what actually went down. So this is what I hope to happen. Erin Condren is what actually did happen. And I'm just going to put down these rose-colored days date covers here. I had bought these a really long time ago. I don't honestly know if she still has them anymore, but I will link her shop as well. And this week, there's not a ton of stuff going on. It's, the week before Christmas. It's always a little hectic around the holidays for everyone, I'm sure. I have 2 work events. On Tuesday, we're having an ugly sweater contest and a bake-off. I'm going to make that same recipe I made for the cookie swap, which was the magic bars. And I'll link how to do it. It is the easiest thing ever. It's so awesome. So yeah, for someone like me that is not a baker, this was the best thing I ever found. And everybody loved it. I couldn't believe it. I remember having them years ago. A guy I used to work with a long time ago, his wife used to make a million kinds of cookies, and that was one of them. And those are my favorites. So what I'm going to let you guys in on here, if you've ever used a Wild Summer Designs kit, she's got really, really soft paper, and it's beautiful. I love it. The only slight problem I have sometimes is it's hard to peel up. And it's not every single sticker. It's every once in a while. I can't quite find the edge. So there was a whole discussion in her Facebook group, and what had been recommended is that you kind of roll the paper. Like, it's not going to damage the sticker just due to the nature of the material, but it does help to get the sticker peeled up. And it happens from time to time, but don't let that deter you from ordering if you haven't from her. She's still by far my favorite shop, and she always got an awesome sale. She is taking some time off for the holidays, I'd seen on Instagram. So I've already gotten my January and February monthlies from her. She just came out with the glitter overlays for the month views. So totally psyched for that. Another little piece of advice, these weekend banners, they're so cute. They have the bows at the end. I have ripped more of them than I care to admit. Those you just have to be super gentle with, because on that kind of curve where the END is, I've ripped that part of the word off at least 3 times. So now I'm super careful. So anyway, back to the week. The other thing I have for work this week is our luncheon, our Secret Santa swap, and we're going to an Italian restaurant. We had done a vote of everywhere we wanted to go. I went for Mexican. I always want Mexican. I want chips and guac and margaritas, even though we're not allowed to drink at a work event. Just give me some guac. I'll be totally happy with that. But it did not win, unfortunately, so we're going to an Italian restaurant that is pretty close to my office. They give us an extra hour on top of our 45-minute lunch. So we get, almost 2 hours to go somewhere, have our lunch, exchange our gifts, come back. So that's on Thursday. And just a couple things I'm going to have to get done during the week. On Monday night, I have to probably bake the cookies for the cookie exchange. And Monday is also my grandmother's birthday. She's 93 years old, my gran. She's the cutest thing you ever saw, and I love her so much. She is the best. Like, you couldn't create a more perfect grandmother. Like, if you could design one, she would be it. And I feel so incredibly lucky to have her still at 38 years old, to still be able to go hang out with my grandma. I love her. She's the cutest. And she's a twin. And her twin sister still. She lives down in Florida. They're both living it up. Little cuties. So we're going to go out to dinner on Monday night for her birthday. And on Wednesday, I have to make sure that I wrap the gift for my Secret Santa. What happened is I started a new position at my job back in September. And it's like a small group of us. There's, 2, 4, it's like 9 people in the group. And we did Secret Santa through I think it's called Elfster, where it's like an app and everyone signs up with their email, and the app will assign each person who their Secret Santa is. And the cool thing is that you can put like a wish list. So our limit was $25. I went on to the app and I got to pick like a bunch of stuff that I wanted that was in that $25 range. So they had like these Stila like cream eyeshadows that I've always wanted to try, like a 3-pack of them. So I put those, a couple other things. So hopefully whoever has me gets me something good. Now, my luck, I get the one guy that I don't know. And he is, I believe he's in charge of like marketing, like events. And he's always traveling because he travels around the country to these events. So he'll be in the office like maybe one day a week. And even when he's there, he doesn't sit with our group. He's close to us, but he's kind of over a wall. So I know him enough to say, hey, how you doing? What's up? But definitely not enough to know what to buy him as a gift. So luckily, he had put a couple of things on a wish list. So, that saved my skin a little bit there. So that's on Thursday. I'm looking forward to that. I had gotten my immediate group, these like little stockings from the Target dollar spot. And I'm just going to put like candy and like a little pair of cute socks in them. And I have like a little ornament, like a wooden ornament that was also from the Target dollar spot to kind of hang on the stocking. And I figured I'll just kind of put them on everyone's desk. And that should be it for work people. We all went in on our supervisor's gift together. And again, thankfully, she had a wish list on Elfster. This thing is the best. I'm like so happy to have found it. So we're going to do a similar exchange with my husband's siblings. We also use that same app, but I didn't know that you could do that wish list. We just use it to kind of pair each other up. So I have to let everyone know that's an option. But at this point, I'm sure we've all bought our gifts already. I had to do all of my last minute shopping on Amazon last Friday, and the boxes are rolling in. The UPS man must hate me. Like, I'm sure I'm not alone. I just tried to break down all of the boxes and at least condense them all into one pile so I can just throw them out when the garbage day is. And man, it's a lot of boxes. So what I'm gonna do basically for my sidebar here is I wanted to lay down some Simply Gilded washi, and I didn't end up liking the way it came out. I wish I had put it maybe a little more than just this one piece, but what's done is done. I'm not going to take it up and move it. I'll just leave it as is. I still have the 2 habit trackers. I have my little box is just like my main reminder of something I have to do, little heart checklist as a to-do list. I had been doing Weight Watchers, so I was using one of the habit trackers to mark off that I was actually tracking my points, things like that. I haven't done it in probably a month now, and there's no excuse. I just have to do it. And I know myself, I'm not going to not eat the cookies, and I'm not going to have the willpower to be like, no, I don't want that glass of wine. So I'm just going to do the best I can for the holiday season and, do well where I can and not deprive myself and just kind of start over and do something. Honestly, I think if I stick to it, it'll be great. I know a lot of people that are doing really well with this new plan. And, I did it for a few weeks. And I lost like 5 pounds in maybe like 3-4 weeks. And that was not even doing it 100%. That was with me, pardon my French, but half-assing it. And I'm sure if I did it legitimately, I could do great on it. And I'm definitely planning on making that a part of my everyday. You'll see that soon, I'm sure. I will be tracking it before we know it and getting myself back on track. All right, so let's see what else we have for this week. She had come out with these new appointment labels. They have little bows on the side. So I used a couple of those just to mark down things I want to do. I'm not planning anything for Friday night. I kind of need just time to chill out. We've been going nonstop for weeks now, and I just kind of want to lay low. I want to hang out with my husband in our living room, put the lights on the tree, watch some Christmas movies, and just chill out. And I kind of intend to do that all day Sunday as well. Friday, my intention is to relax, but really, I think I want to try to get all the gifts wrapped and get everything done. They're basically all getting delivered at this point. I think I'm missing a couple of things here and there. The only thing I have to go to the store to buy is something for my brother-in-law, but that's super simple. It's right by my house. And then I'm done. And maybe one other thing for my dad. My dad's one of those impossible people that will never, ever, 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 ever tell you what he wants or give you any indication of something he'd be interested in. He's real chill. He's real quiet. He keeps to himself. He likes to watch TV and movies and play with my nephews and, do stuff with them. And it's been like a struggle, like his birthday, Father's Day. I never know what to get him. And I pay attention to kind of hear if he's dropping a little hint about something he likes. And he doesn't budge. It's really tough. And I say to him, I'm like, this is why you end up with underwear and undershirts and socks for Christmas. I'm just kidding. We usually go in and get him a pretty nice gift altogether. We'll get him a TV one year. 'Cause he plays golf. We get him stuff for golf. But at this point, he's doing it for so long that he doesn't really need anything else. So we'll see. I'm gonna maybe just get him a couple of things to keep him busy now that he's retired. He likes arts and crafts type of stuff. He's probably where I get it from. So maybe I'll find something cool like that for him too, just to give him a little project. And this is a monumental moment. I'm remembering to write the dates on the date covers. I went to look the other day at what day it was, because we were trying to make a plan for my grandmother's birthday, and I'm like, all right, her birthday's the 17th. I'm like, which day is the 17th? And I'm like, oh wait, let me look at last week, because I didn't write the thing on this week. Nope, I didn't write them on that week either. I hadn't written the dates in for 3 weeks. But I remembered today. I'm very excited. What I had put down just now, it was a sticker from Hurricane Randy of a girl in a bathtub I just want to remind myself I want to like super OCD clean my bathtub. It's clean, but it's not like super soaked for a long time in like scrubbing bubbles cleaners kind of clean. So I want to just get that done this week, and I have a little to-do list there for work, just the things that I need to get done this week. The kit now comes with like a bunch of deco, which I love to use in the B6 to kind of fill up that empty space on the left side of the second page there. And on Saturday, I totally forgot. We have an eggnog party. My husband's brother makes eggnog every year, and he'll usually bring it to like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, like wherever, we end up as a family, depending on where we go for my family or for his family. But this year we're all going to be together for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we're kind of split in the day, half and half. But his brother is having us over on Saturday, just like me and my husband, obviously his brother and his girlfriend, and my sister-in-law and her husband and the baby. So we'll all go over there, and we're going to play games, and we're going to have eggnog, and we're going to just chill and have fun. So that's Saturday. And I think that is basically all I have planned for the weekend. We're going to, like I said, try to keep it pretty chill this weekend. We have to get a lot of wrapping done. I do like to kind of assemble the gifts for the kids before Christmas. That way, when we get to my family's house, we can just kind of put the gifts like under the tree. Like some stuff we wrap up, but some of the bigger things we like to have assembled and already under the tree for when they come down there. And we're going to do all that stuff. And then next week, it is Christmas. And then New Year's. And then it's 2019. I can't believe it. I don't know where this year went. I had so many plans. I don't know about you guys. I had so many plans for 2018. Everything I was going to do and books I was going to read and all this stuff. And this year just flew by and I hardly got any of it done. And I'm kind of like in awe of how fast time is going. So I'm going to make a kind of, I don't want to say a to-do list, but like a goal list for 2019. They're not necessarily New Year's resolutions. It's just basically things I want to get done. Let me know if you guys have any goals for 2019, like anything that you've been wanting to do, any, I guess, New Year's resolutions, if you will. I've had the same New Year's resolution my whole life: lose weight, don't smoke, like all the same stuff that, most people have. But I'm going to do things a little differently this year, I think, and just set an actual goal list and see how it goes. I mean, if you want to see how I do it, definitely let me know. I'd be happy to share. And please, again, comment down below. Let me know what you are planning for the new year, like things you're excited about, things you're looking to work towards. And I definitely want to thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great week.